Alright, looks like we're finally ready to start. Let's add ourselves a YouTube marker. And we shall begin. Let's go. Come on, dolphin. There we go. Hang on a sec. Before we actually jump in, I want to see something. Let's end current emulation. Let me make sure need to go to tools, achievements. Okay. Correct. I need to sign back into retro achievements. Excuse me for a second. Go. Forgot to sign in. Oopsie daisy. Okay. Let's try this again. After I add another YouTube marker. Here. And here we go. I almost selected Star Fox Assault. That would have been kind of awkward. Alright, let's go. Excuse me. All right. Just making sure my camera is pointing at me. Let's go. Hello there, everybody, this is General Snivy, and welcome back to more of the Star Fox Adventures playthrough. Yeah, it's been quite a while since we last played this game, roughly a month and a half. Let me just say, things have been rather busy when it comes to me and my personal life, and things have been going down kind of hectically. So, anyway, last time we returned the last of the Spellstones, and supposedly the planet was supposed to come back together, but unfortunately, due to the fact that the last of the Krazoa Spirits have not been returned to Krazoa Palace yet, yeah, the planet is still kind of apart. So, if you couldn't tell, in today's session, we're not only going to restore the planet once and for all by getting the last of the Krazoa Spirits, but we're also going to be getting the last 3 achievements for retro achievements. Which, as far as I can recall, with these achievements, what they are, we just have to get the last of the Krazoa Spirits, and then after we do that, then we have to go and defeat the final boss, and defeat them without taking too much damage, and without firing too many bombs. That's the achievement, as far as I can recall. So, yeah, we got a lot to get done here. Hopefully it won't take us 5 hours to do it, but you never know. These sort of challenges which involve you taking as little damage as possible is no easy feat. So, as you can probably tell, the camera angle for my webcam is a little bit different today. And the reason as to why is, well, during our downtime, or my downtime rather, what happened was my mother recently got herself a brand new couch. And thankfully, putting it together wasn't the most difficult thing in the world. The hard part was taking apart the old couch, taking it apart enough so we could bring it to the basement. And after we took care of that, then the new couch would be able to go in its place. If you want to know why exactly we got the new couch, is because A, our old one is several years old. The second reason is because, well, it was time for a brand new one. And finally, the final reason was because one of the springs within the old couch was starting to come up through the cushion. I mean, it wasn't coming straight through the cushion yet, but you can feel it if you sat on said couch. So, yeah. It was time for a new couch. It's been a long time coming. It lasted us several years, and yeah. We're not really getting rid of the old couch yet. It's sitting in the basement. I don't know what we're going to be doing with it exactly as of yet, but time will tell soon enough. So anyway, as you can tell, this is the final major Krazoa shrine that we need to take on. And if you're familiar with any sort of any percent run of Star Fox Adventures, this is when things get kind of crazy in terms of just swimming through the air and just coming here. Like, all the way from the mountain towards the very beginning of the game to swimming through the void and then going to here. It's kind of crazy. And it's quite the speed run, I'll tell you that much right now. Now then, time for the next challenge. Test 5, the Test of Knowledge. Match the items within the levels. If you succeed, I will become yours to return to the Krazoa Palace. So another major thing that happened recently... Where the heck does this go? Okay, that is clearly not it. Alright, so what the Test of Knowledge is that you will have to place down a series of objects within their corresponding portals. And if you are paying attention throughout the course of the game, some of these objects are quite significant, such as this horn here. This is obviously tied to, like, the snow horn place, but these little portals here are kind of vague. You'll know when you get the answer correct when you hear the chime being like, "Ooh, you got it, congratulations." And if you place an object down in the incorrect portal or whatever, it will not light up. And as you can see, we do not have a whole lot of time to do this. What can I say? My knowledge is kind of poopy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh dear. Looks like we're gonna fail this one. Dang it. Yep. Dang it, dang it, dang it. I suck. Yeah, if you happen to fail a Krazoa Shrine challenge, then unfortunately you will be sent back to the start of the shrine, and you will have to navigate your way through it again, just to get another chance. Which, yeah, that kind of stinks. A lot. So, another pretty big thing that happened recently was, as of last week, my mother had to go in for more surgery on her left knee. So, what happened was... the last surgery that she had, it was supposed to give her 5 more years from her current knee replacement. It lasted only 8 weeks. So what I mean by this is, within the 8 weeks, her knee started popping out of place again. Every time she moved or happened to just get up and down off the toilet. Yeah, it was bad. It was really, really bad. And I think she might have fallen once or twice. I cannot remember off the top of my head. But either way, it was not a good time for any of us. Especially my mother. So, at that point, we were also dealing with some issues with our health insurance. I mean, we are in America. What do you expect? America and its healthcare system is like the best. Said no one ever. We are a complete laughing stock. Why I say stark? We are a complete laughing stock. Like Woodstock. Alright, let's give this another shot and hopefully not screw up this time. Alright, here we go. Excuse me. So, Anyway, back to what I was saying about the whole health insurance thing. They were not paying for my mother's hospital stay, and she had to pay out of pocket. And it was a pretty big chunk of change for each and every surgery that she's had up to this point, which is 2. So in other words, she's paid roughly $300 per surgery. And yeah, it's not great. Considering that we live from paycheck to paycheck, it's not exactly a fun time. So, yeah. So what happened was Mom had to find a new doctor that was within our network. It's not that the previous doctor wasn't in our network, because she was, but the problem with that was the hospital which she practiced at was not in the network. It's really complicated and really, really dumb. But either way, we got that all sorted out, found another knee doctor who was really, really good, and after talking to him, getting a plan together, what he did, I'll go ahead and explain that in just a second, because right now, we got ourselves the next Krazoa Spirit, and there is something else I haven't mentioned yet. If you still have stuff to do not collect this Krazoa Spirit, because once you do, this is the point of no return. Once you collect the 5th Krazoa Spirit, that's it. It's time for Endgame, and you're stuck in Endgame for the rest of your playthrough, unless you choose not to save before the end of the game. So, yeah, that's something to keep in mind.
This is
another achievement.
It's time to say goodbye.
I know you're right, Fox. It's just...
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna miss you too. Without your help, this mission would have failed. So I've got something for you. Prince Tricky, Earthwalker, you are now an honorary member of the Star Fox team.
Oh, that's so sweet!
A member of Star Fox! Do I get my own spaceship?
Yeah, like that's gonna
Visit
happen.
you soon.
Just don't make it too long, okay?
Oh, that's so sweet.
Wow, I'm gonna be a spaceman! Yeah, I'll be the first dinosaur in space!
That would be pretty funny if that were true, but sadly it isn't. But still.
Yeah, I'll be the first dinosaur in space!
Also, if you haven't gotten the one achievement for playing with Tricky, this is your very last chance to get that particular achievement. Because once you leave, there's no coming back here. You're basically gone. You're done. Alright. Also, I apologize if there's any sort of echoing going on between my microphone and my monitor. Due to the way I have things set up right now, my microphone is kind of sitting directly in front of my 2 monitors. And because I have to have the volume up a bit louder, the noise gate isn't exactly the most effective way of reducing the noise when it's sitting directly in front of a source that is rather noisy. Okay, time to return to orbit and get ready for Endgame. Alright, off we go. And at this point now, we cannot go anywhere else for the remainder of the game. Because like I said, once you collect that 5th Krazoa Spirit, you will not be allowed to go anywhere else but back to Dinosaur Planet, but not to Thorntail Hollow. And Slippy will explain why that is. Or General Pepper.
Let's go, Fox! Get that spirit directly back to the Krazoa Palace! I am adjusting your flight path so that you will land at the top of the palace. As soon as you get there, head down inside to release the spirit. Pepper out.
Sounds good. And I want to see if I could potentially lower the volume on the... Okay. Let's see how this works. There we go. Alright, let's get back to the game. Also, I apologize if the game keeps blacking out. Due to the way the whole full screen or monitor capture thing works in OBS Studio, it acts kind of weird. So, in other words, a full screen application takes roughly about 2 or 3 seconds for it to be recognized by OBS Studio. So, that's probably why you see that. But either way, it's time to return to Dinosaur Planet and return the spirit to Krazoa Palace. Let's go!
Fly through one gold ring to reach Dinosaur Planet.
It's also kind of weird how the challenge for reaching Dinosaur Planet for the last time, it's not adjusted at all, so you still need to only fly through one gold ring. You know, one thing I was kind of thinking, like, as a kid, when I first played through this game, I thought for whatever reason, this would be like Dragon Rock, where you would have to fly through all 10 gold rings in order to reach Dinosaur Planet again and return to Krazoa Palace. But unfortunately, that is not the case here. The challenge is the exact same as if you were flying back to Thorntail Hollow. I don't understand why that is, but even so, so weird. So freaking weird. But alas, it is what it is. And to be fair as well, the last parts of this game, like the very end, really the last major part of the last major parts of the game were rushed. Like, incredibly so. Like, say, GTA 6 releasing in 2026 kind of rushed. Something to that extent. Either way, it is... No, not exactly a new high score, but who cares? We win! Okay, getting back to what I was saying earlier about the whole knee surgery thing with my mother. What happened with that is... when it came to redoing the surgery for the 3rd time with the new doctor, what he ended up doing was he ended up redoing the reconstruction of the cartilage. So he did that and also stretched the muscle once more with feeling. And thanks to the reconstruction of the cartilage, excuse me, this should mean that her leg is going to be a lot more stable now. In fact, everything should go absolutely flawlessly. In fact, next week we're going to have her follow-up, like her post-op follow-up, and we're going to go even further from there, because right now she is in a, I was going to say a sling, but no, that's not right. It's in an immobilizer. She's in one of those immobilizers, and yeah, she can't bend her knee yet. Not until the doctor says that she can. In which case, should be Monday? Yeah, that should be on Monday. When whenever he moves her out of the sling, I almost said sling. The brace, or no, the immobilizer. My God, why can't I remember things? Either way, once she's out of the immobilizer, then she'll be given a brand new, I wouldn't say another immobilizer, just a brace. That's what it is, a brace. So once she's given the new brace, she will be able to bend her knee a little bit. However, she'll only be able to bend it so far. And after that, we'll take it from there. We'll figure out what our next plan of attack is starting next week. Either way, Mom's recovery is coming along nicely. Right now, her knee is kind of swelled up like a watermelon, like a little tiny watermelon, but even so, it ain't too bad. It could be worse. At least it's not bleeding and it's nothing serious. So, yeah, we're fine. We're good to go here. But anyway, if you're wondering what we need to do now, we need to head, I think, roughly around here-ish. Yes, we need to head this way in order to release the 5th Krazoa Spirit. After that, the pathway for the final Krazoa Spirit will open up. It'll be open nice and wide. Also, we don't need to worry about the Sharp Claw around here. They'll just leave us alone. They'll be just joining the cutscene and being like, I'm a Sharp Claw. Also, let me know how the audio is. How's the audio balance? Is it too quiet? Is it imbalanced? Is the game overwhelming my voice? Or is it the opposite? Please let me know, because I can't exactly monitor this stuff real well. And also, as you could clearly tell, unlike all the other Krazoa spirits that whisked us away back to Thorntail Hollow, this one doesn't do that. We just return the spirit and we go on our merry way. Kind of crazy how we're still remaining here as opposed to all the other ones which sent us back home. So, figuratively speaking. But, yeah. So like I was saying though, I've been helping out my mother as much as I possibly can. Helping her with her recovery of her surgery, and yeah, it's definitely been a fun time. And when I say fun, I mean that in the most sarcastic way possible, but at the same time, it's not the worst thing in the world. Trust me. My mother's a fighter, and she is stubborn as all hell. So, yeah, I kind of have to watch her like a hawk, otherwise she's going to try to go back to her regular routine and may end up hurting herself by mistake. I mean, Mom's not dumb, I'll tell you that much right now, but hey, I'm just saying, sometimes she tends to do things the wrong way. Alright, time to go. Time to head to the last Krazoa Shrine and get the last Krazoa Spirit. And unlike all the other shrines, there's really nothing here. It's just a door. It's an open door. And it's time for the final boss fight of the game. Okay, second to last boss fight, but you get my drift. This is interesting. Also, fun fact, you can actually glitch or aggro the enemy that is supposed to spawn here by rubbing up against the wall, pull out your staff, and wait for them to come to you. But the intended way is to head to the center of the arena. Then and only then will they show up. And it's time, folks, for the hardest boss fight in the entire game. And yeah, this is going to be great. Let's go.
I've been waiting for you, Fox McCloud.
Who do you think you are, Wolf O'Donnell? Hello!
You may have returned the spellstones, but the war is not over yet. Now you must face me.
Yeah, and it's over!
Scales, you are no longer any use to me.
Who are you? I demand you show yourself!
I am the one you brought to Krazoa Palace. The Earthwalkers could see me, but you could not.
I don't understand.
No, I didn't think you would. Your desire for power overwhelmed you and blinded you to the truth inside. Now give Fox what he's looking for. Give him the final Krazoa Spirit.
Who the hell is this guy anyway?
Regret this.
And he's dead. What a disappointment, am I right or am I right?
It was in him all this time. But that voice, I recognize it from somewhere.
What the hell is up with that? funny enough, the General Scales boss fight, that was one of the many things that were cut from the final game because of the rushed development cycle. And if you want to know why this was rushed beyond belief towards the very end of the game, it was because Rare was being bought out by Microsoft at the time. And Fox just magically appeared. Gotta love the missing effects. Again, probably an emulator thing, but whatever. So anyway, back to what I was saying. Just after this game released, back in 2002, one day after, Rare was fully acquired by Microsoft. So, yeah. No wonder the endgame is a bit of a rushed mess. Is it a bad thing? Well, yes and no. Yes, because, well, the remainder of the game was not as fleshed out as it could have been, and yeah, it was just woof. It was woof. But no, because, well, we still got a pretty good game, in my opinion. Now then, now that that's done, it's time to return the final Krazoa Spirit and see what the hell is up with that creepy voice that Fox seems rather familiar with. And also, I'm pretty sure we can't board the R-Wing. Yeah, I don't think you could have done that anyway upon reaching the Krazoa Palace. Alright, let's return the final Krazoa Spirit. And there we go, folks. All 6 Krazoa Spirits have been returned! And thus, Crystal should be free now. Although, there seems to be more to this than meets the eye.
What's going on? You said this would save her.
Yeah, what the hell is going on now? Ooh!
No!
Jesus! It's like all the Krazoa Spirits are possessing her! All at once! Good lord! Boom! Boom, baby! Okay.
Wake up! Wake up!
Funny enough, there was actually a pretty well-known issue where certain sound effects were missing. I think this was fixed in one of the more recent re-releases, or one of the more recent releases of Dolphin. So that's neat. Now they gotta fix the whole no voice acting thing.
I am reborn, the mighty Krazoa god.
We interrupt Star Fox Adventures to bring you the end of every Persona game ever.
We will never kneel to you. Give me that.
Hey! What the hell?
Well, thanks for nothing. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be standing here at all.
Exactly.
My staff. You're back.
You're back! And I'm British! Well, you would think that Crystal would have a little bit more to say, but no, apparently not. Well, we got one last task ahead of us here, and this is gonna be rather interesting. So, here's what we need to do now. We got one last god to take down. And no, we're not using the power of friendship to do it. We're using the power of science. The power of science and technology.
Look forward to this day, to see you again, Fox McCloud.
Good lord, man.
Andros!
And now, to destroy the Lilac system!
I've got to stop it!
Oh dear. Okay, here we go. Final boss fight time. And we've already taken some hits. Great. So, anyway, if you couldn't tell, what needs to be done here is we need to not only defeat the final boss, Andros, but Also, I apologize if the game is stuttering and freezing randomly right now. Not exactly a big fan of that. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and save here. Oh dear. Okay, I think that's 3 hits. Not great. Great. Alright, you know what? Let's just call that an attempt. It was an attempt of all time. So anyway, what we need to do for the final boss fight and to obtain the final achievement of the game, not only do we need to defeat Andross, but we also have to do so in without taking more than 5 hits in total, and we also have to use no more than 3 smart bombs throughout the entire fight, which that in itself is a very difficult task. And also, saving during the boss fight, I would highly recommend it. It's just unfortunate we have to sit through the cutscene every freaking time that we choose to quit the game and reload it. It probably would be a better idea just to intentionally take a dive and watch as Andross mocks you repeatedly. And then jump back into the boss fight that way. Also, I mentioned this earlier, but I know that one of the more recent releases of Dolphin might have fixed this one issue with the whole missing sound effects during the final cutscene, or one of the final cutscenes of the game. But just before starting today's stream, I did learn that a new version of Dolphin has released. I have not updated to the latest version yet. And the reason why is because I didn't really have enough time to do it. So I figured, you know what, let's just wait until after today's stream, then I will update that, and I will update OBS Studio as well, because that also received an update.
My staff. You're back.
I just pray to God that nothing breaks. Because I'm kind of hesitant when it comes to updating things now, because recently in the AMD Adrenaline software, the one that functions as the driver hub for my graphics driver, my GPU drivers and stuff, yeah, that kind of got forked in one of the more recent releases of the driver. So what I had to do was, upon installation of that, I had to uninstall, well, not uninstall, I had to roll back the driver from that version to the previous one. Thankfully, I was able to do it via the device manager, and it works just fine. And I had to turn off auto updates as a result of that. Alright, time to lock in, boys and girls. By the way, if you're wondering if there are any other power-ups that spawn in this fight, the only things that spawn are silver rings, and eventually we will have smart bombs appear. God damn it! It's not good! Took 2 hits already. Not great. Okay, seriously, how the hell am I supposed to avoid damage there? That makes no sense. I think this was a pretty common complaint on achievement as well, on retro achievements too. So we've already taken 3 hits. That's not great. That was almost number 4. Jeez. That was 4 hits. God Alright, we can't take any more hits, otherwise it's over. The achievement is lost. Unlike all the other boss-like achievements, this one is not technically missable, provided that you saved before or during this boss fight. So that's something you need to keep in mind. God, just getting past the first phase is such a pain in the ass because the hitboxes on Andross's hands is really, really small. Plus, not being able to escape from the mouth attack, it's bad. It's really, really bad. Yeah, achievement lost. Alright. God damn it. Excuse me. Honestly, I wouldn't blame anyone for wanting to just use save states and just cheese the fight that way, but it's definitely possible. It's just really damn difficult.
You lose again, Fox McCloud.
Again? Is that really the first time? Since when has Fox lost to Andross exactly? Like, canonically speaking, when was his first loss? If I have to be a betting man, maybe it was for when he took the easy path in Star Fox 64 and just found the robot Andross and got fooled by that. And so he had to go and fight Andross and his whole army all over again for the hard path? Maybe. Maybe this is the reason why they give you 5 hits to do this particular achievement with, because trying to come on, please. Perish. Stupid hands. Does anyone here have any idea how we can go about avoiding being eaten and having gore occur? I would love to know, because I cannot figure it out. Okay, so far we've only taken 1 hit. Not the worst, but certainly not the best. That's 2 hits, not great. Honestly, I might as well restart now. Okay, that's hit number 3, which is unfortunate. I swear to God, there is no avoiding that! And unfortunately, unlike Star Fox 64, you can't perform a somersault or a U-turn. Not like you could do a U-turn anyway. This is an all-range mode. Another thing that really doesn't help here is that you're stuck with working with these pitiful lasers that only deal, like, next to no damage to Andross's hands. Honestly, I might as well just let myself get eaten because there's just no avoiding it! Excuse me. Again, if you want to know if you've lost the achievement or not, keep an eye on the lower right-hand corner of the screen. If that icon vanishes, then that means the attempt is lost. You might as well just let yourself, throw yourself into the hands of Andross and then just have him give you a great big hug and have him send you to the Shadow Realm. God, it's like These things just don't deal any freaking damage! Like, how fast must you mash? God damn it. It really does suck that I've wasted all 5 hits during the first phase alone. I would absolutely love to know how the hell I'm supposed to destroy these freaking hands. I mean, the answer is pretty obvious. You just have to mash like freaking mad and pray that you can take down both hands in one go. And it's already over. Great. Eat me, please. Damn it. I had a feeling this was going to take me a while because, yeah. I guess I should be glad I decided to just hold off and make a separate stream out of the final fight. Excuse me. Get used to hearing that. And also get used to hearing Andros spiel his beginning quotes over and over and over again. Because, yeah, this is going to be probably the most annoying fight in the entire game. Here we go, attempt number 3. Thankfully, you can always redo this fight just by simply throwing yourself into the Shadow Realm. And it's better to do that versus saving and quitting. Because if you do, then you'll have to re-watch the cutscene with Crystal rescuing her after releasing the final Krazoa Spirit. You'll just have to sit through that for like roughly 2 minutes before you can start. Seriously though, I really would love to know how the hell are you supposed to avoid this? Isn't it funny that you can still technically fly around while you're still inside Andros' mouth being chewed on? Not sure what's up with that. Kinda weird, but hey, it is what it is. And also, even if you're not doing retro achievements and doing this fight normally, this is still a really damn difficult fight. And it's very easy to end up perishing. Because again, the hitboxes on Andros' hands is incredibly small. If you couldn't tell, Andros' weakness for his hands are those blue diamonds. Or are they cyan? Either way, wow, okay, I actually avoided the attack. Well, you know, what a concept. Huh. Okay, you learn something new every day as I take an unnecessary hit. Also, I apologize for the excessive clicking, but hey, it is what it is. I think that's the first phase down. Yep, it is. I've already taken more unnecessary damage. Great. Another rip. Rip-a-rooney, shoot me down, Andros! Take me, sweet death! Ah, jeez. Talk about a pain in the ass. I wonder if this is even more painful than the frickin' Dracor boss fight. At least with that one, there is a strategy you can employ. But unfortunately, for this one, it's kind of come down to luck. A little bit, maybe. You just have to study Andross's movements and remember it to a T. And also be prepared to mash and dodge like mad constantly.
To see you again, Fox McCloud.
Okay, let's give this another go. Attempt number 4, and let's pray this actually works.
I've got to stop it.
Okay. Once more with feeling. I thought I took a hit. No, I didn't. I think I just bounced off the invisible wall. Thankfully, as far as I know, that doesn't count as damage. Okay. Let's give this another try. Okay, that's one hand down. God damn it! So yeah, if you couldn't tell what needs to be done here, in order to avoid getting sucked in and having gore occur for you, you need to hold like directly left or directly right on the analog stick and barrel roll like your life depends on it. Then and only then will you avoid being vored. And trust me, that's not a fun time, especially if you're going for the minimum damage retro achievement. And trust me, you're gonna take some of those hits if you want to finish off the fight quickly. I'm just saying. Okay, top part of the jewel is taken out again. Okay, let's go. Oh dear. Why I say jeer? Like jeering. Okay. Damn it, I took a hit. I think that's 3 hits now. And also, as this fight goes on, Andross will be employing all different kinds of attacks, so you need to react accordingly. Oh, great. There's no escape! There's no escape! Whoa! Hello!
Hey, McCloud. Different time, different planet, and you still need Falco's help. It's good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you too. Welcome back, Falco, old friend. aka the best member of Star Fox. Now this is where the fun officially begins. And I took another unnecessary hit. That's not great. So anyway, in order to truly start damaging Andross, what we need to do is fire a bomb. Fire a bomb, and once he starts colliding and start doing this crazy shit, you need to mash like mad while his brain is fully visible and his head is transparent, and pray you don't take too much damage in the process. And also, if you miss a bomb by Falco, then unfortunately, you're going to have to wait through an entire attack round in order to get another chance. And also, it has to go into the mouth. It can't go anywhere else. Otherwise, that's GG. Just like that. Well, at least we made it a lot further this time, so... Please take me out. Take me out to the shed and just Persona 3 me, please. Come on, Andross. You serious? Wow. Okay, apparently you don't really need to move around all that much when it comes to the meteor attack. Interesting. Alright, please kill me. That way we can start the next attempt, please. Suck me dry, my friend. Yoink! That's probably the greatest way to fail this fight. Just getting eaten and becoming Andross's lunch.
I've been looking forward to this day. To see you again, Fox McCloud.
Alright,
Andross!
next.
And now...
To destroy the Lilac system again!
I've got to stop it!
Oh, Lord have mercy. So, like I said, you have to take as little damage as possible, and we've already failed. Screw you, game, and your weird physics. Alright, please take me now, sweet death. That way we can try again. I really hate how the camera is so wonky here. Like, seriously, it is so easy to get stuck in the whole wave thingy. You weren't even facing me, you little jerk. Jeez. Talk about a pain. Alright. That attempt doesn't count. Let's move on to the next one.
To see you again, Fox McCloud.
Boy.
Andross!
This is gonna be so much fun to get through. And also, yeah, we're also gonna have to rewatch the cutscene of Falco swooping in to save us again. So that's gonna be great. Maybe the reason why the physics are so wonky is because that wave attack actually has a gravitational pull. Maybe that's why. Wow, I'm surprised I got a good amount of damage in there. Alright, let's give this another go. Okay, one hand down. There we go. Perfect. You see, we're getting better at this. What can I say? It has been quite a while since I've last played the game and done this boss fight. And unfortunately, we've already taken 2 hits, which is 2 hits too many. I wanted to save those hits for when we started attacking Andross's brain, but nope, that ain't happening. That's 3. That's not great. And like I said, you not only have to do this within 5 hits, you can't take more than 5, but you also have to use no more than 3 smart bombs throughout the whole fight. And if either one of those conditions are met, then you lose the achievement. 4 hits already. Good lord, man. I suck. Okay. Come on in, Falco.
Hey, McCloud. Different
Again, I
time,
really wish you could
different
skip
planet,
cutscenes
and
in this
still
game,
need
but
Falco's
unfortunately
help.
you cannot.
It's good to see you, buddy.
Funny enough, even though I said this is a very difficult fight even without retro achievements and all, the fight is made even unnecessarily harder thanks to retro achievements. Because again, the conditions, the strict conditions that you must meet in order to earn the achievement. And we've already taken our 5th hit. Great. I thought I missed it. I thought I missed the smart bomb. And it's over. God damn it. Again, you need to mash fast, and I mean really, really fast if you want to take down Andross. It's like you need to take down a quarter of his health or more per cycle. And you can only do it in 3 cycles. If you do it in more than 3 cycles, you lose. You lose again, Fox McCloud. Just like that. Thanks, Andross. You're the best. Man, screw this guy. Again, I am thankful that we can just redo this achievement just by throwing ourselves into space, more or less. But it really does suck that we have to sit through the frickin' cutscenes every freaking time. I don't know why we can't just simply restart the fight from here. And I also wouldn't blame anyone for using save states at the very start of the fight. This way you don't have to re-watch the damn cutscene every damn attempt. But if you do that, then no mastery for you. Okay, I should probably save my hands until save it until the brain phase. Again, I apologize for the constant clicking of the L and R buttons. Not much I can do about that. Ow, ow, not great. Man, screw this freaking fight! And screw that gravitational baloney! Ow. That's 3. Not good. 4. And 5. We're screwed. That's it. We done. Another attempt chalked. God damn it. Not unless we don't take damage here, which the odds of that happening are extremely low. We just need to get good. And when I say get good, I really mean get good. I really would love to avoid this phase just so I can move on to the next one immediately, but unfortunately we can't. Alright, come on.
Hey,
It's
McCloud.
kind of funny how Falco just fires the smart bomb from such a weird angle from behind Andross's head, and it still lands in his mouth. I don't know what's up with that, and it's kind of crazy, but hey, whatever works, Falco, my boy. Whatever freaking works. Yep. Okay. Somehow, still have not lost the achievement yet. I say as I was about to lose it again. And it's gone. God damn it. If I could use save states while still being able to earn the mastery, I would definitely use it at the very start of the fight. That way we don't have to watch the damn cutscene every single time and having to listen to Andross saying over and over again he's been looking forward to this day to see me again and to see me perish. Just like this.
You lose again, Fox McCloud.
Once more with feeling. Let's go.
I've been looking forward
This
to
is probably going to
day.
take the majority
To
of
see
the
you
stream,
again,
if I'm being honest.
Fox McCloud.
To be fair, I'm kind of surprised that we're only about an hour and 6 minutes in. So, strap yourselves in. We're probably going to be here for the next 4 or 5 hours. Well, at least the good thing about this is that you don't have to worry about lives. You don't have to worry about getting a game over. You just have to redo the fight every time you lose. And really, is it that big of a deal? Absolutely not. It's annoying, to say the least. But, hey, it can always be worse. And also, for every loss that I accumulate, I am learning more and more about at least the early parts of this fight. I say as I take unnecessary damage right there, like a freaking idiot. Okay. Come on, man. I always take unnecessary damage to those stupid freaking pieces of aircraft. Whatever the hell they are. They're annoying as sin. Seriously, screw these stupid things. They come at you like freaking mosquitoes and they never stop. I think I've already taken 4 hits just from that alone. Not a fan of that at all. God, I swear, it just seems like this really does need a turbo controller if you want to get through this at a decent pace. Okay, one hand down. Ah, god damn it. It really sucks that I happened to use up all of my hits again. All 5 hits are gone. Which means we have to... If we fail again, like, in other words, if we happen to take any more damage, then that's it. That's the attempt. We are chopped. Another thing that really doesn't help during the brain phase is the fact that Andros just jerks his freaking body to and fro. Was that half of his health right there? Not gonna question it, just gonna go. Just go, don't think about it. Damn it. Well, that attempt is chalked. Bloody hell. My problem is that I keep getting hit unnecessarily after phase 1. And that really, really sucks. It really does. I didn't mean to pick up that ring. I meant to take damage. And also, I apparently can't take enough damage fast enough. And I really hate the fact that these guys only deal chip damage every time they hit me. Also, apparently, unlike Star Fox 64 where those supply boxes have collision, in this game, you just phase straight through. Please eat me. Thank you. And also, if you couldn't tell, every time you happen to get eaten by Andros, you lose 1 full unit of energy. So, be sure to keep that in mind. Okay, here we go again.
I've been looking forward to this day. To see you again, Fox McCloud.
Pain in the ass.
And now
There is one other thing I haven't really mentioned yet, and that is when we were finished with the whole couch thing, we ended up moving the recliner from the living room to the office. And if you want to know where that recliner is, it's right behind my green screen. I thought about setting up the green screen behind the recliner, but I could not really get it to work all that well with my current setup. So, yeah. I'm kind of stuck with my current setup the way it is. And also, if you couldn't tell, I did move my microphone a little bit from the right-hand side of my desk to the center. I don't know why I didn't think about moving it there in the first place, but hey, I thought I didn't have the room, so that's probably why I did that. Damn it! Took a hit. Unnecessary damage. Not great. Okay. That's not too bad. Could be worse. I'm kind of surprised that didn't hit me. Nice. Okay. Woo! Okay. Not too bad. Only took one hit so far. Better than 4.
Hey, McCloud. Different time, different planet, and you still need
Falco's help. It's good to see you, buddy. Good to see you too, Falco, my boy. Kinda wish you would do a little bit more than provide smart bombs, but hey. Then again, Fox is technically doing all the heavy lifting, and I haven't really mentioned this yet, but this is the only time, as far as I know, canonically, that someone other than Fox is fighting Andros, or more or less. Okay, that was not great. I think I've taken 2 hits there. So we're up to 3. And that was not half of Andros' health, unfortunately. Okay, just need to lock in. Okay, not too much left. We only got one more smart bomb to go. And that was hit number 4, unfortunately. And that's hit number 5. Great. And it's over already. I would go ahead and quit the game here, but I don't want to sit through the cutscene of Crystal being like, "Hey buddy, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for the save. Oh, and by the way, yoink! My stuff! You're back again!" Jeez, you know, I really wish this didn't have the whole damage achievement attached to the actual achievement itself. The whole 3 smart bomb limit thing, that would be more than enough for me. At least in my silly little opinion. I feel like the 5 hits thing is a bit too much. But, hey, better to have a 5-hit window versus like a no-hit window. So, I'll give them that, at the very least.
To see you again, Fox McCloud.
Jeez. Again, I wish they would make this achievement just a little bit easier You know? Just a little bit. Same also holds true for the Dracor fight, too, because that was ridiculous. Speaking of ridiculous, this fight's already over. This attempt is chalked. Please kill me. One thing I've noticed is that while you're going through your invulnerability frames, whatever hits you sustain during those iframes don't count against you for the achievement. It's only when you're outside of the invulnerability frames. So, yeah. That's something worth mentioning. Okay.
I've been looking forward to this day, to see you again, Fox McCloud.
Honestly, I know I said earlier this fight comes down to luck. No, I don't think it does. Now that I'm really thinking about it, it just comes down to skill. We just have to get good. We just have to lock in, get good at the game, and pray. Right now, I am a sweaty Betty. Already. That's not great. What am I doing? I should have been trying to destroy the right hand. But no, I had to be a dum-dum. Okay, that's the left hand gone. Now we got the right hand to destroy yet. I seriously hate this part where you have to avoid getting sucked in and getting bored by Andross. Because if you do, then you have to repeat the first part of the first phase again. Why that is, I don't know. It's just dumb. Okay, let's not be dumb. Let's not be reckless. Funny enough, you can technically destroy these ships. Also, I took a unnecessary hit again. Fuck me. You can destroy them, but it's not really worth it. See, you've already taken unnecessary damage. That's two. 2 hits. That's 3. Not 3. Am I gonna have to chalk this up again? Probably. I wouldn't be surprised if I have to do just that. Yep, I'm gonna have to chalk this up to another bad attempt. God damn it. Another thing worth mentioning here is, again, if you're going for the final achievement for defeating Andross in 5 hits and only 3 smart bombs, then it's wise to not pick up any power-ups at all, other than the smart bombs, just so that way, you can throw yourself into Andross's embrace that much faster.
You still need Falco's help. It's good to see you, buddy.
Alright, let's give this another go. And hopefully we won't get crushed. I say as I'm probably going to get crushed in less than a second. Case in point, we're already at failure. We're just done.
Everything. I lost the run to RG. What?
Yeah, basically. Please eat me, Andross. Maybe I want to get swallowed whole. Ugh, jeez, Manetti. This is probably the hardest achievement in the game, in my opinion. And I know I struggled a lot when it comes to the Dracor fight, too. That was also a very difficult one. But even so, I feel like this one's even harder, because at least with Dracor, you could develop a strategy where you just take into account travel time when it comes to your bullet deviation. And just fire ahead of where Dracor is going. And then you can nail his ass on a frickin' silver platter. Just again, I really wish that I could use a turbo controller, but unfortunately, I cannot. I don't have one. I'm stuck with the OG GameCube controller. Alright, let's give this another try. Wow, okay. Fast destruction. Sweet. Okay, let's go. Okay, first phase done. If you want my honest opinion on this particular phase here, just wait for the ships to go away before you attack the gems. But if you happen to be passing over the gems while the jets are flying by, then by all means, fire a few pot shots. You'll be fine. Just wait for the... Here we go. Okay, not too bad. At least the right hand is destroyed. Okay. Alright, Falco. Please save me, oh Lord High and Mighty. Thank you.
Hey, McCloud. Different time, different planet, and you still need Falco's help. It's good to see you, buddy.
Alright, let's go. Just gotta avoid the freaking ships that spawn from Andross's head. For some weird reason, he's able to do that. Because reasons. Okay, that wasn't too bad in terms of damage. Still not the best, but far from the worst. Thanks, Falco. You the best around. Nothing's gonna ever take you down. Okay. I'm already taking 2 hits, which, you know what, that's okay. I kind of wanted to tank it. It means we only have 1 round left. We need to take Andross down in this next attack round, otherwise it is all over again. Yes! It's done! He's dead! Boom! baby! Boom goes the dynamite! There we go! And thus the Lilac system is saved again. Also, I just noticed, and really I've noticed this even ever since I was a kid, Falco's R-Wing doesn't have any exhaust coming out of it. It's just flying around in free space. Why? Again, I think it was due to the rush development. Either way, the deed is finally done. And I think after this cutscene, that'll be when the achievements will pop and our mastery will be awarded. At least I hope. I hope. I hope that is the case, because if not, I'm going to be sad. I'm going to be very, very sad. This didn't take anywhere near as long as I thought it was going to take. Whew, boy. Yep, there we go. Mastery of Star Fox Adventures. Ooh, baby, that was sweet. My God, man, this was one heck of a set. One heck of a set to start with. And I'm honestly glad I went with a set like this. Most of the achievements were very straightforward. There weren't too many missable achievements whatsoever. And yeah, it really wasn't that bad.
Dinosaur Planet is saved! Andros is defeated once again!
You all did a great job.
General Pepper here! Good work, Star Fox team! I received a message from the King and Queen Earthwalker, thanking you for saving their world. Oh, and Tricky says hi. I was,
Cute.
however, very surprised to hear that Andros was still alive.
Not as much as we were!
It seems that Andros discovered the ancient power of the Krazoa, and by trapping Crystal, who had the ability to channel this power, he was able to use this energy to revive himself.
At least this time we'll see the last of him. I'm transferring your fee as we speak. Pepper out.
Mission complete!
We can finally repair the ship!
And I really need some oil. These joints are not what they used to be.
And I can't wait to get back with the Star Fox team. Hey guys, you don't mind if I hang with you again, do ya?
Not at all, my friend. Welcome back.
Sure, Falco. It's great to have you back.
The Star Fox team is back together again!
Oh, Fox! I almost forgot! I received this message from Crystal.
Hi, Fox. I really appreciate what you did for me. I'm just so sorry we didn't get much of a chance to talk. I'm left with just one more thing to do.
And that's to say thank you.
Well, okay. I mean, sure, no problem.
You're not shy, are you, Fox?
My sensors indicate Fox's temperature is rising. Are you okay, Fox?
I'm gonna be just fine.
Ooh, boy. My God, that was certainly a game. There we go, folks. We're done. We're done with Star Fox Adventures. And, yeah, if you couldn't tell, it only took 4 sessions to finish. Again, I do apologize for the fact that this session and the last one were so far apart in terms of timing. Like I say, life really kept me busy, and there was just so much going on at once. Also, David Wise, you're the freaking GOAT. And you always will be, my friend. But yeah, this was a really fun re-experience of the game. And I'm glad that I chose this game for the first set of retro achievements that I decided to do. It was so much fun. I had a great time playing through this game again. And yeah, like I said, it's been at least 2 decades since I've last played this game, like since I was a young kid. That was how long ago it's been since my last playthrough of Star Fox Adventures. And again, I'm really glad I was able to play through it once more, just minus the whole technical issues that were happening during like the first session of the game, really the first 2 sessions in general, with the whole crashing issue. Yeah, that was not fun to deal with at all, because again, there was always the possibility of losing progress, and since this came out in like the early 2000s, autosave was not really commonplace, especially for the GameCube era. So as a result of that, yeah, if Dolphin crashes on you, then, well then, you're going back. Bye! Well then, like I said, this was a really fun experience. I had a great time playing through this game again, and I'm also really glad that I was able to incorporate retro achievements into the mix. Honestly, I really wish that Nintendo Switch Online had its own set of achievements too, but unfortunately they do not. I mean, I think they are starting to incorporate something like that with the DK challenge thing, but I don't know, that's just not the same as like earning achievements or trophies on PlayStation. Oh boy, speaking of PlayStation, did you all hear that they're really screwing the pooch on that one? Ugh. Yeah, ending physical media in 2028. Yeah, that's not great. A lot of people are very, very unhappy because of that. So, yeah, it ain't great. And let's just hope and pray with all of our might that Sony doesn't just ignore the general public and actually reverse course on that god-awful decision. But considering they are a multi-billion-dollar company, it's probably going to be a no. But who knows? Only one way to find out. And that is to let time take its course, and we continue to yell and ratio every single tweet that they put out on all their social media platforms. But yeah, like I said before, this game is definitely one of the better Star Fox games in my opinion. No matter what people say, it is definitely a fun Star Fox game, in my opinion. It's different. I'll tell you that much. It is a very, very different game. But if you like The Legend of Zelda, then you're definitely going to like this game. At least in my opinion. Sure, it may not be perfect, not even close. In fact, the beginning of the game is far better than the ending. That much is true. And that much I cannot deny at all. But even so, I'm just saying, man. This game has its charm, and it also has a lot of cracks. But even so, in my opinion, this game is an underrated gem, and it's definitely well worth playing. And if this game does end up getting added to Nintendo Switch Online, definitely play it. It's well worth your time. It's well worth giving it its fair shake. And at this point now, even after completing the game, our final save file is set to 99%. And unfortunately, you can't truly get 100% on your save file no matter what you do. Because once Andross is defeated, you can't save the game again. So, yeah, that is something worth mentioning. But even so, 99% is more than enough for me. And also, if you want to know what that percentage marker is all about, that is your overall story progress. Like, 99% of the story has been completed, and it doesn't really dictate all the other unlockable rewards that you get, such as the different graphics mode, and also to display the credits, and also to unlock the sound test, and things like that. Even so, I'm just saying. Also, when it comes to the whole cheat token thing, if you happen to have missed any, then unfortunately you will have to play through the entire game again and collect all the cheat tokens once more, and also try to collect the ones you've missed along the way, which that is a lot easier said than done. So, where do we go from here? What's going to be the next game I'm going to do? I know that I mentioned at like towards the end of the last session, I was thinking of doing Sonic Heroes as the next game. However, I have been doing a little bit of thinking, and recently my sister's fiance and I temporarily traded games. So what I mean is, he traded me his copy of the new Star Fox game on Nintendo Switch 2, and I traded him my copy of Kirby Air Riders. So, while I have the physical copy for the new Star Fox on Switch 2, I think I'm going to make that my next game. I know it sounds crazy considering I made so much of a big deal when it came to getting the retro achievements and stuff like that, but Star Fox on Switch 2 is still relatively new, albeit it's now a couple months old, but even so, I think it's still a good opportunity to try to dive in and just play through it and experience it for the first time. I have played the demo, don't get me wrong, I have played through the short little demo for Meteo, and that was a really fun time, and I'm really looking forward to playing through the full game. And from what my sister's fiance told me, while he was playing the game, he's having a bit of a hard time getting all the high score requirements in order to unlock expert mode. So, yeah. That tells me that the score requirements are definitely changed between the original N64 and the new re-release of Star Fox on Switch 2. Yeah, it's gonna be fun going through all of that. I just wonder though, should I go for 100%, like go for all the high scores? I kind of want to. Again, it's something I'm really thinking about, and I may just do it. So it will not only be like a quote-unquote blind playthrough, but it'll also be a 100% one. I just hope I'm not making a mistake going for 100% just by doing that. I don't know. Only one way to find out, and that is to tune into the next stream. So, yeah, this is the end of Star Fox Adventures, folks. Only an hour and 40 minutes into today's session. Kind of crazy. And yeah, normally at this point now, I would decide maybe I would flip the switch and play something else, or maybe even do a bit of drawing. But when it comes to the whole drawing situation, since I recently upgraded my iPad from the iPad 9th Gen to the iPad Air M4, I have to wait a little bit before I can start doing drawing streams again, because I need to get a whole new adapter, because the connector on the iPad Air is USB-C, and I don't have an adapter that is USB-C and can do 4K at 60 FPS. So, yeah, thankfully it won't be too much longer until I would be able to get my hands on such an adapter, as there is one I'm looking at directly on Apple's website. But even so, I still kind of need the money right now, and yeah, my most recent investment, I am completely broke. I am completely broke. But I will say this, when it came to acquiring the iPad Air, thankfully I got an excellent deal on the iPad Air. Brand new, by the way. Brand new, I must emphasize. Because I got it at my local BJ's, and I got that online for about $580, including tax and shipping. When those things now go for $750 before tax and shipping. So, yeah, I saved nearly $200 just on the iPad Air alone. And after I placed the order for that online, I then got whatever else I possibly could, which I consider to be more important than the adapter, which were a screen protector, a case, and one other thing I cannot recall off the top of my head. What the heck was it? I'd have to pull up my Amazon receipt in order to figure that out for sure. And you know what? I can do just that on my phone. There's no need to dive too deep into here. Okay, yeah, the third thing I got was the Apple Pencil Pro. Another brand new item. And on Amazon, it went for $100 as opposed to $130 on other places like Best Buy or Apple's own website. So again, shop smarter, not harder. You might find some good deals on not only brand new devices, but even used or refurbished ones. And like I mentioned, shop smarter, not harder. Definitely looking forward to doing more drawing streams in the future, but it's still going to be a little bit yet before I can start up another drawing stream. Because, again, I need the adapter if I want to do more of those. Because I am not paying to do, like, wireless communication. And trying to wirelessly broadcast the iPad's signal to the desktop. And, you know, it's just another huge can of worms. I don't need to do that. All I need is just to hook up the adapter, hook up an HDMI cable to my capture card, disable HDCP on the capture card software, and bada bing, bada boom, bounce my uncle. Alright! I think I rambled long enough. As far as what I'm going to do now, I think I'm just going to go ahead and end today's stream. Honestly. I don't know what else I can do. I mean, sure, I could change the title and change a few things around. And maybe boot up something, but I think right now, in terms of what's hooked up to my AverMedia Live Gamer 4K, I think the only thing that's hooked up right now is the PlayStation 5, and I don't really have any sort of multiplayer games I could really play. And I recently uninstalled Mario Kart World from my Switch 2 because, well, I haven't played it in God knows how long. And I don't know if I have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe installed or not. I mean, sure, I could play some of that. That is a possibility. I could change games. And I'm thinking about it, but to be honest... Oh. Internet's taking a dump. Oh dear. Well, I guess that answers that question. We're ending things here. Alright. Yeah. We're just gonna end it here for the day. Just gotta wait for the internet to come back up. Come back online. Alright, come on, internet. Stop pooping your pants. Please. I want to sign out properly without lagging like mad. Please. Please. Okay. Looks like we're back. Somewhat. Alright. Like I said, we're just going to go ahead and end things here for the day. This is General Snivy with Star Fox Adventures. Thank you all so much for watching. And if you enjoyed me going for all the retro achievements, please remember to leave a like on the YouTube video and YouTube stream. I was going to say something else. What the heck was it? I forgot. Oh yeah, now I remember. If you happen to have missed any of the previous sessions of this game, the link to the playlist, starting with Session 1, the Redux version, is in the description below. So for now, folks, like I mentioned, we're calling it a day. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. See you all next time for Star Fox on Nintendo Switch 2. See you all later.